Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Be anorexic. You know, did a wire pop out here?
No, just keep talking.
Well, I'm reading here in the papers about this chick, this Patriots fan that punched this guy in the eye. I think it's pretty hilarious that they're both under arrest. It seems she instigated the fight, punched him in the head, her and another guy, and when he slapped back, they all got mad. I want to thank the Jets for that audio playback to video playback to show that not only does it work on the field but off the field as well in the stands. So I think that's really good that it worked. Here we go.
I'm just making sure. Just keep talking. They can still hear you.
Yeah, well, just make sure over there that they can hear what I'm saying.
What I'm doing over here has nothing to do with you. Just do what you're
It
doing.
does. It does.
Do what you're doing.
Believe me.
All right, fine.
And there we go. We're good. We're good. Yesterday we had a little technical difficulty, and we went 12 minutes with no audio, and that bit the big dog. But we corrected that. But like I said,
I always correct them.
I'm glad both of them got tagged, knocked out of the box, so that was good. You know,
Where's your hump day shirt?
it's at home.
Why?
Because I don't want a hump day. I didn't think about grabbing it.
Being annoying today, you mean?
Nah.
Yeah. Yo.
What?
I don't know. Tired.
Let's see. Apple's next iPads are lighter and brighter. Ooh. Get excited. Get a heart on. Get a Woody over that one.
My iPad I had in my pocketbook, it somehow came out cracked. And I'm very careful with my iPad, but, you know, hey, such is life. Kids eat free plus up to 30% off when you stay in a hotel in Universal.
Nice.
Kids eat free anyhow.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you.
What is all this shit that you put up in front of this desk?
There has been such. Well, I put up the whining pumpkin for Annie.
Whining pumpkin? Why is he a whining pumpkin?
Because look at his face. It looks like he's like, he's whining.
Whining, huh?
That suits you. And then I got the Joey.
No, you know what that pumpkin looks like? And I'm sorry to say it.
What?
What do they call them? The Land of the Lost.
A goblin?
No, in the Land of the Lost, that stupid show. It started with an S.
Not a slee stack.
Slee stack. It looks like a slee stack.
I don't know. My friend Joey Bones over here is getting some pumpkin head.
You're an ass.
Where is the pumpkin? So he's giving a pumpkin a little bit of a bone.
Let me explain something to you. In every aspect of life, for some reason, you have that perverted thing in your brain.
I just have imagination.
And it just like flows from your mouth without thinking.
It's called imagination.
Yeah, you imagine you're getting some head from a bone. You imagine you're giving some bone to a head.
Yeah. Imagine that.
That's what I'm saying.
My nose is itchy.
What?
My nose is itchy.
Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. No fight.
Kiss a fool.
Mm-hmm. What is it? If your nose is itchy, kiss a fool so you don't get into a fight or something?
Itchy nose means you're going to get into a fight.
Mm-hmm. So you kiss a fool and that stops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you tired?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why?
I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning.
You're always up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Holy shit. Horse liniment
Exactly.
eases pain. I never knew that. And it's available at Walgreens. I swear to God. What's his name?
Why the hell am I going to put horse liniment on me?
Maybe because you're a nag. I'm sorry. You just like... You should have known it was going somewhere. Okay. What do you think, Joey?
Joey, you got your headphones on Joey Bones and your thing, so you can't even see your face today. Thank God.
Good call. Good call.
Is your headphones holding Joey Bones up or something?
Yeah. Well, he has no ears, so at least he gets some vibration to hear what we're talking about.
You can't see Paulie this morning.
You can see me. Look,
No, not really.
you can always see me. I'm good looking. You can find me floating around Long Island.
You floating around Long Island?
Yeah.
What?
On a serious note, this is truly very serious for me. And I'm really upset.
What happened?
Last night in the great state of Florida.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, the son of a
Don't
bitch.
even,
Wait, I told Kristen I was going to talk about this. Get some media
it really
attention.
upset me because
She has a 4-year-old pit bull. His name is Ratchet.
she had.
Well, let me tell the story. Ratchet is not aggressive towards other animals, not aggressive towards people. He lives in a house with 5, 6 kids, adults, always people in and out. Ratchet was a fine animal, a beautiful white pit bull. And the next door neighbor took it upon themselves to shoot Ratchet and kill him. For no apparent reason other than he was a pit bull.
He was barking at him.
And I really think, and the cops were called, and the police said technically,
You always have to upset me for some reason.
the police said technically nobody knows what really happened. He's claiming self-defense. Ratchet was shot on his own
Ratchet
property.
never even chases other animals.
Right.
There's other animals in the house. He is the most unaggressive dog that there is. I mean, you could sit there and hang on him and play with him.
Right.
This dog has been around everybody.
It was raised with children. It was raised with a lot of love and affection. And to Kristen and Adam and all the kids, I'm really sorry that Ratchet's no longer with us. And, you know, they called the ASPCA. And the ASPCA in Florida said, hey, what do you want us to do? What do I want you to do? What do I want you to do? This girl's pet of 4 years.
He wasn't even a pet. He was part of the family.
He was such a good dog. You called him, he came, he sat, he rolled over, he played with the kids. He knew the kids weren't allowed to go near doors, or and he protected his family. Here, this dog did nothing but go outside to go to the bathroom because that asshole neighbor said he barked at him. He barked at him. He didn't go after him.
And he was a pit bull.
He
Shot
barked. That's all he did. He saw the neighbor encroaching on his property. He barked to let him know he was there. And the guy walked in the house, got his weapon, came back, shot the dog
Well, let me see.
dead.
Isn't that the same thing with Zimmerman?
Yeah, Zimmerman did the same
Fucking
thing.
Matter?
Right,
But let me ask a question. Ratchet was not on this man's property.
right,
He killed him on his own fucking property.
right. Killed him on his...
Okay?
That's what I'm saying. Ratchet just let him know that he was there.
The state of Florida doesn't give a shit who has guns. You could do whatever the fuck you want, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm upset. Ratchet was not just a dog. Ratchet was part of the family.
Ratchet was a good
Technically,
dog.
you could live in Florida, and you could sit there and be on your property and say, yo, mother effer, and the guy could go in, get his gun, and shoot you, and be, hey, he cursed at me.
Right.
And
That's the
the same.
same...
Be like, oh, it's okay.
The police needed to lock that guy up for
Hello.
animal cruelty.
Yeah. Huh? Me and Paulie. Really?
What's happening?
It's me and Paulie. You're brain dead. I posted that so it goes on everybody else's webpage.
Hi, Tom.
If you notice, it's you, Vicky, Janine, and Tommy. Mm-hmm. It's already clicked.
Tom.
There's already checks on it. Yeah. I do it every morning, and it's not going on. Mm-hmm.
We got it on our computer.
Watch out, I'll do it again. Huh? Bye.
Bye, Tommy. Have a nice day. Later, alligator.
He makes me laugh, okay, because now I'm having a serious conversation, okay, about Florida, and
About poor Ratchet.
because I made a post and I put with seven others, so that it goes out onto like everybody else's page.
Right.
He goes, "How many people are in the studio with you?" It says 7 other people. Huh?
You know how many other people are here, Tommy? None.
No, just me and Bonehead.
None.
Well, yeah, me, you, and Bonehead.
Just me and my little friend.
That's all right.
All right?
But anyhow, I mean,
Really?
the state of Florida really needs
Tom,
to.
what's your problem, Tom?
to
okay?
Do something about
What is your
that.
problem? The state of Florida needs to arrest that guy for killing Ratchet. All right? Ratchet did nothing but bark, and he was shot. And I think that's disgusting. And I think Tommy should be paying attention a little bit better to the buttons before he calls my studio complaining. All right? I'm just saying, Tom, enough is enough. Look at me. I work here. I'm dying. Look how thin I am. Please. You're killing me, Tom. You're killing me. All right, there seems to be something wrong. My co-host, you all right? You okay? You all right?
Oh my
All right, now let me talk to Tom. I know you're not just a lawyer.
He's at work. He's not talking to you.
Well, he'll watch this later on. I know you're not a lawyer.
No, he's not a lawyer.
That's right. Shut up. He's an actor portraying a lawyer. And really, look, he handled my case. Look what happened. I waited so long, I'm starving. I turned into a bag of bones, Tom. Okay? Let's get it together. Let's settle that lawsuit. Come on. I need food. Look at me. Look at me.
Did you take your mental pills today?
Actually, no. Well, I'm just saying. Come on. Tommy, I'm so hungry. Look, my hat doesn't even fit on my head anymore. Ah, help me. Really. I just like to say to the state of Florida, kiss my ass.
You ain't got an ass to kiss.
Or kiss my bone.
Oh my God. What are you hanging him now?
Trick or treat, or you only want. He's a conga player. This is like Tommy Moore on stage. I wish I had a scarf. I'd put him on him in a wig. Make him look like Tommy Moore. Yep.
So what are you saying? Tommy's a bag of bones?
Nah. He keeps getting himself upset. He's going to be a bag of bones. He's such a neurotic.
Leave him alone.
I love Tommy. I really do.
Perfectionist.
Perfectionist ain't the word. He really is. Look at that hair. Dolly Parton would kill to have
No,
his hair.
you're just jealous.
I'd kill
You
to
ain't got
have
no
his hair. I'd kill to have Tommy Moore's hair.
I know you would.
Is that I'm not going to call him Kenny Rogers because I know
He'll
he
knock
gets
the shit
upset.
out you.
So, Tommy, I'm not calling you Kenny Rogers. I'm just saying your hair looks like Kenny Rogers. I'm just saying.
Where'd you get those glasses?
These were free from Walmart. They're my reading glasses. Yeah. So, why are we so dark?
We went tanning.
Yeah, no, you went tanning.
No, I haven't. I really need to go tanning.
Yeah.
I need to. That's a good thing to do today. On the way home.
Yeah, okay. I need to go to Shirley to the reservation.
You got money?
No, you do.
Not for you. Oh, Margaret's making candy apples.
Another disaster.
I know.
Oh, my God. I've seen it all. Bruce Lee, the Broadway musical.
Oh, nice.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe that you would actually think that people are going to come see Bruce Lee, the musical. Like on the commercial, be the water. When you put the water in glass, it becomes the glass. When you pour it, it flows. So become the water, my friend. That's what he said. That was the philosophy. Bruce Lee's. His philosophy was be water. It is shapeless. It is formless. But yet it can shape and form to whatever it holds. And just when you think you have it, you don't. So, my friend, be water. Be water.
What fucking accent is that?
That's how he talked in real life.
That's not that accent.
No, he didn't have an accent. He just talked like be water. Like you had to hear him. He was almost like he was from Brussels. Look at the video. Listen to him talk.
No, that's okay.
He actually talked really strange. He had a cross between Chinese and American. Mr. LaChoy. He's going, Bok Choy.
This is a shame. This poor kid is still missing.
Oh,
The kid Avante.
where was he?
Um,
Hope not in Florida.
he was in New York,
Right,
and he was in a special school,
right.
and they got pictures of him like sneaking out of the school
With who?
himself. And he's been missing now for a couple of weeks.
That's a sin.
And he's I don't know if he's got autism or,
Yeah, I think
or
he has
something,
autism.
like really he doesn't talk
Wow.
or anything. And they still can't find him, and they're doing everything possible. I mean, honestly, I pray to God that his family finds him soon, or whoever has him lets him go, or whatever the heck it is. But it's a shame. It really is. But I pray to God that he's found safe.
So do I.
It's heart-wrenching. I'm
Really,
sure.
it's a heartbreak. Anytime a kid with a special need child disappears is a big deal.
Not even just a kid with special needs.
Well, he's a special needs child. If he doesn't talk, he can't communicate. If he can't communicate, how is he going to let people know his needs?
All right, listen,
But back to Ratchet.
why back to Ratchet? You know what's funny? You said back to Ratchet, and
I just want to
got
say,
a post on here that
I just want to say, rest in peace, Ratchet. You were a good dog, and I love you dearly. And you did nothing wrong but be born. Peace, Ratchet. What is she posting? Can't they get this guy in trouble for
Animal Cruelty said it was self-defense because the dog was a pit bull.
And how is that? Because the dog barked?
Because it's a pit bull. They sat there and said that, wow,
Ask Kristen for that number.
she got like 97 something like on here. Trying to see exactly.
Ann, come on.
Wow.
This went Norton here.
All right. It says that her and Ree were right there. And there
Okay.
was no reason for this.
What, the guy just walk in the house, get his gun, come back out and shoot him?
I don't exactly know, but Kristen said her and Ree was standing right there when it happened.
You know, do me a favor, call her. While we're sitting here, call her. I want to know the true story because I want the number to animal cruelty, and I'm going to ask them, what constitutes cruelty? All right? What's her number?
Hold on. Let me see how she's doing first before you even do that.
No, I told her I was going to do this.
All right, hold on. But talk about something else like another.
Well, tell her I want to call her from the station because I want the number to animal cruelty because I want to call them and ask them what constitutes when the owner is on the lawn with the dog. The dog is not being
Right.
aggressive, and you shot it. Why?
Can you hear me?
Tell Kristen I want to call her,
Pop wants to call you from the radio station.
and I want the number from animal cruelty.
Bugging out here about what happened to Ratchet on the air.
I need to know the whole story.
And he wants to talk to you, and he wants to know the whole truth about why this man just went to his house and shot Ratchet.
This made no sense that you killed an innocent dog for no apparent reason.
Oh.
What happened? Well, ex.
Ratchet got out, and he was standing on the corner of the man's property, barking, so he went in and got his gun and shot him.
But that is not aggressive behavior.
Listen, I'm going to call you from a 631 number. Answer your phone. All right, bye.
All right, we're gonna get some details on this because this is, if this guy can do this, it's open season. It's literally open season on pit bulls. Then
Oh, good.
what are you gonna tell me, Ann? That anybody now in the state of Florida, if a pit bull is on your property, you can kill it
Guess so.
because it's a pit bull.
Hello.
Hey, Kristen, it's Pop. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you today?
Good. Actually, I'm not good. I'm really not good because I heard what happened to Ratchet, and I just he was on the corner of your property, and this guy just goes in his house, gets his gun because the dog is barking, and shoots him.
It was in between the two houses. You know where the ditch is?
Yeah.
Start out the dip. He was right there in that dip, barking at him. He went inside of his house. He got a .38 revolver. He came outside and shot my dog twice. Well, the first shot was in the ear. The second shot, that made him turn towards him and start barking because he was about to run towards to Maria to go back in the house. He then turned towards him and started barking at him because he hurt him. He then shot him straight in his face. When Roger started running to get away from him, he shot him 2 more times and missed.
And the cops
An
are.
hour later, he bled to death, and the doctor, and there was nothing that the vet could do to save him. And the police are saying that it's a legal kill because he's saying he was in fear for his life.
Wait a second. So basically, what the Florida police now have said, in essence, if I have my pistol on me and any pit bull that barks at me, I have the right to shoot them.
Apparently, it says dogs have no rights here. It's not illegal to kill the animal, and the fact that he disarmed a firearm less than 3 feet away from Maria, it doesn't matter either because his intent was not to hurt her.
All right, but what his intent was to kill an animal that was trying to get back into its house.
So let me ask the question. According to Florida law, if one of the bullets hit Maria and killed her
It would have been an accidental shooting
because he was trying to scare the dog.
because he was trying to kill the dog.
So, because he was trying to kill the dog who was barking at him,
Yep.
he shot and didn't care who was around him. So if
And
one
this
of
is
the
a dog that is 4 years old, a family pet, and has never had an aggressive attack.
I know that. So you're telling me if one of the children was out there, one of your 5 children was out there, and he shot those rounds off and hit one of them, that was okay. Because it
Apparently-
wasn't meant for them. Wow.
I don't know what would have happened if he would have actually hit a person because by the grace of God, none of us were shot. Me, Lynette, and Maria were all outside at the time of the shooting.
Wait, you have 3 witnesses. 3 witnesses saying the dog was not being aggressive,
Ratchet.
trying to get back into its house, and this fool, because he heard it bark,
I have known Ratchet since he's been a puppy.
and there's nothing you can do.
And we have never, ever, ever seen that dog aggressive towards anybody.
Wait, Kristen's breaking. And now there's nothing you can do.
Nope. Only thing we can do is wait for animal control to get mine, Lynette, and Maria's reports and have animal control pursue charges if the police will pick them up.
Why wouldn't they pick him? He discharged a weapon on a. Wait a second.
A weapon out in public
In public,
in a community is they take his gun away.
did they
And
take?
so
Did they disarm
they
him?
decide, yeah, they took his gun.
Does he have a
They
license?
decide if he's harmful or not.
Does he have a license?
I don't. He doesn't have a permit to carry, but we're all allowed to bear arms in our own home.
Okay, but that does not give him. The dog was on your
He was
property.
in between the property. He was in the ditch.
The ditch is in front of her house. That ditch goes from driveway to
There's
driveway.
a dip in the middle of the house.
There's a dip in the middle, too.
Okay, but he was on his property. The dog was on his property attempting to go back into his house. Got shot in the ear, turns around, barks at the guy. The guy bucks off 4 more shots. 2 of them miss, and 2 of them hit the dog. Where were the 2 shots that he missed? Where did they go?
Yeah, wait.
What did they strike?
Roger was running around trying to hide under something in Gary's yard by that point. Because Gary's yard has
So
grills,
Ratchet
old
started running
cars,
around.
everything in it.
So where did the other 2 guns?
Where'd the shots go that he missed?
We don't know.
Did they strike your house?
No.
Did they strike his
Under a tree.
under a tree, which means the dog is running for protection, and he's just bucking off shots?
Who called the cops anyway, you? Yeah. Yep.
Who's that, Lynette?
Yeah, that's Lynette.
And the cops said nothing.
Cops did and said nothing. They didn't even take statements from me or Maria or Lynette.
Now, what if
No, what was it? The Palm Bay police or Melbourne?
Palm Bay.
Now, let me ask you a really ridiculous question. Adam and the neighbor get into a fight. Adam barks at the neighbor. Blah, blah, blah. The guy comes out and shoots at him. That's correct? Isn't it the same thing?
His intent would be to hurt a human being. And
His intent was to hurt an animal with no regard for life because he was just bucking off
And there
shots.
were 3 women out there.
Right.
So he didn't give a damn.
The
What did one of them?
owner is out there with the dog. 2 of her friends, the dog is walking into the house and he gets shot in the head.
In the face.
And then the guy shoots him in the face. And that's correct?
apparently, I'm beside myself. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen.
I'm so sorry.
I would like the number to the animal control and ask them how this is possible. That this man can buck shots, 6 shots, 4 shots, however many there were, shoot the dog in the face, shoot him in the ear while he's on his own property trying to get back into his house, and there's witnesses. Isn't there some sort of crime that this guy committed?
Because Roger is a pit bull. He's considered an aggressive breed. So all the man had to say was that he was in fear for his life. And then he then has the right to protect himself. However, I don't understand how you're in fear from your life if you take the time to get into your house to get a gun. You're then out of harm's way. You put yourself back in harm's way
Right.
in order to come outside with a gun.
Right.
And discharge it in public.
Why didn't he just call animal control? Stay in your house and call animal control.
Right.
Listen, he was testing your yard, testing our yard. Because that made too much sense as a human being. Because he was angry. He was cursing and yelling at us for stand back. He was done with the dog as he shot him.
Stand back, I'm done with the dog.
Yep.
So he already had it out for Ratchet.
He had intent. Ratchet has not liked Gary since the day that we moved in. Gary is rather strange. Gary walks around with a machete, cutting down the long grass that's around the woods in the back of the houses. And he yells and screams at top radio. And so he's a rather strange character. And the dog does not like something about him. My mother, my mother-in-law, and Maria's mom, Alicia, all told me, you be mindful of that man. Something is wrong with him. Ratchet does not like anybody.
No, I've seen the kids hang on Ratchet. I've seen Ratchet run other
Came to my
animals.
house to see the dog because he got loose and ran around the neighborhood, and somebody called because he is a pit bull, and that could be scary.
But Ratchet
And
is when
they come in full uniform with a mace hanging off their sides and everything else they have on them. And my dog sits in the chair and his whole body wags for somebody to be petting him.
I remember when we were down by when we were down by Egali. And Ratchet would get out. And they would sit there and like grab him and like just walk him home. I remember the big fat cop. He sat there and Ratchet was down the street. And they thought that there was something like this big old dog's going to get him. And I saw that big old fat cop sit there and hook him to the thing and walk him home.
7-year-old grabs the dog by his collar and trots him on home.
Nobody ever...
And he gets out the door, and it happens.
Willow used to yell at him.
Dog.
Willow used to yell at him and walk him home.
Yep.
When he would
You
go
know
across
what?
the street.
2 or 3 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
3-year-old kid
understand.
handling this big pit bull who was so mean that she could ride him home. And he never once, with all those kids, was aggressive.
No.
If the dog didn't like him, take it to heart. Okay? Because if a dog doesn't like somebody, get him away from you.
My thing is that 3 of my family members were standing out there
Right.
when this guy was shooting off a gun.
Right. That's the part. And especially that he says to them, back up, I've had enough of your dog.
Okay?
Are you kidding me, dude? You went in the house, came out with
Stay
the
in the
gun,
house.
and it said to 3 people, back up, I'm killing this dog, I've had it. And kills the dog, tells them what his intent is. They try to get the dog back in their house to protect their dog. He willfully shoots the dog in front of the owner and 2 witnesses. And the police don't want to hear nothing?
No. It's Florida for you.
No, but you know why? Because they know this guy has mental issues, and they're afraid of him. They're afraid of him.
I'm just so sorry, baby, and I'm really
I would
sorry for
start
all
making
this.
police reports. Every time he's screaming and yelling, I would tell the police, now I'm in fear of my life. If he's willing to come out of that house with a pistol to shoot my animal, how do I know that he will not come out of that house and shoot one of my family
He
members?
walks around with a machete.
He needs to be gone. Every time he goes out with the machete, you call the cops, Kristen. You call the cops and tell them, again, he's in his yard screaming and yelling, carrying a machete. Tell him you've had enough. You're going to go out and shoot him. Back up and see how they like it.
Pop's a little upset, as you can hear.
I hear.
Because if I was there, I promise you, Ratchet would still be alive if I was there. That'd be one dead Gary.
Well, as you know, me and Pop will be down there in 3 weeks.
I'm coming to the house.
Well, of course I'm coming to the house.
I'm coming to the house.
My daughter cooks for me when I come
I'm
home.
coming to the house, and I'm coming armed, and that bastard, I'm going to stand in the backyard and wait for him to come out with that machete, and I'm going to scream, holy shit, he's attacking me, and I'm going to pop one right in his fucking head. And then you're going to have you call the police, and I'll tell the cops, I'm in my niece's backyard, and this lunatic pops out of the woods with a fucking machete and goes at me. I shot him.
How'd she go from your daughter to your niece? You're very upset today, ain't you?
Yeah, I am. I'm pissed off, Krista. I'm really pissed off. There was no need to kill Ratchet. None at all. This guy's an aggressive asshole. Now he's going to see what real aggression is.
They're going to pick it outside of his fence that he's an animal killer and that it was cruelty to animals and that the state isn't doing anything.
I'd like to call animal cruelty and ask them that. Why wasn't he arrested for shooting a gun in public? Why did he make the statement, I've had enough of this dog, and come out of his house with a gun and shoot the dog? And there were witnesses.
If he was already outside with the gun and he was fixing a car or something, dog came up and bit him and he shot the dog, I would understand that.
100%.
That's
Right.
fair for your life.
100%.
But you went inside the house to get a gun and came back outside to shoot my dog. That is not in fear for your life.
No.
Anger. That is hostility. Stay in the fucking house.
That's right. He should have stayed in the house. What, really? You need to call the media and tell them that how you were in front of your house with your dog.
Well, this is one.
And you
let me
explain,
tell
you tell them that exactly what he said, that he walks outside and tells 3 people, back up, I've had enough of your dog, and proceeds to shoot a firearm in the vicinity of your house and kills your dog, and nothing more than a gun was removed from his possession. But not his machetes, not his rifles, not anything else. You just took his handgun. I wish I had the number of the Florida Animal Cruelty.
Well, Christine should sit there and text it to me, and we'll call them.
You know what, Kristen? Text me that goddamn number.
I will. As soon as I get back to the house, I have to take Cody to see the cardiologist first.
Oh, he probably had a heart attack from Gary shooting a gun. He's lucky. And I was in the military. I got a reason to shoot you. I can claim post-traumatic stress. Remember that.
It definitely has been a very stressful couple of days for a few.
It's all right, baby. We'll be out there in a few weeks, and we'll sit and relax. And
I want you to mail me pictures of a picture of Ratchet.
I put a big collage up on Facebook, too.
Well, I'm going to steal that picture.
Okay.
And I am going to post it all over our webpage, our fan page. And I
Thank you.
am going to break this boy's balls. I am not going to give up. I'm getting the number.
We're not either. We're going to go to we're going to call the news station today and see what kind of media attention they can get it.
well, right now you're on the air.
You're on the air live right now. You're going through 74 countries right now around the world. All our viewers are going to hear this. And I'm asking every one of them to protest this. That this dog was a victim of someone's twisted mind. But you know what? If he's willing to come out the door that quick and go after an animal, he'll be even quicker to shoot a
You know what?
human.
Not even a rifle where you shot up in the air to scare the dog. You shot at the dog.
Right, but
With 38. Hello.
But this is the same state that let Zimmerman go after the police told him not to confront the guy. He shot the guy, but yet the woman in Florida, who, thank God, her appeal was heard and they dropped the charges, was given 20 years for shooting a pistol over her husband's head. Are you kidding me?
I think Florida's a little bit wacky.
No, Florida needs to get some of their laws straight.
Yeah.
Anybody that can come out of the house with a gun and just start bucking off
We're going to
shots.
let Kristen go because she's on her way to the doctor's.
Kristen, go take care of
I
the
love you,
kids.
baby.
Love you, kid. We'll see you in a couple
And
of
I'm
weeks.
Sorry about
Bye.
I'm sorry about what's going on.
I want a shirt made with
All
Ratchet's
the
face
kids,
on it.
Hugs and kisses, and I will be
I
there
will.
soon. Okay.
I want
See you
to.
later.
Thank you guys for your support.
You're welcome. I want a picture. I want to put a picture of Ratchet on a shirt, and it says, "I was killed for no reason." That's
a
what
good
I want.
shirt.
I was shot for no
He
reason.
was beautiful. He would make a great advertisement poster board for pit bulls.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I think we should do.
She called that little guy Shorty.
Shorty Shitstain, Shorty
that little
McGintley.
Shorty guy
yeah.
with the pit bulls.
Call Rescue Inc. The pit bulls.
Yeah.
Rescue Inc. does the pit bull things.
Yeah.
Pit bulls for parolees. Call them.
But that guy Shorty from Shorty Wood Productions.
Yep, the one in Las Vegas or
he deals
California.
with- yeah.
But you need to call these people, Christian.
Kristen,
Leave me alone. I'm pissed.
I know.
You need to call Rescue Inc. and explain to them how this man has shot your dog and got away with it. How he's a menace.
No, Pop won't be giving up.
This
Ratchet didn't die in
asshole.
vain. Believe me. He's gonna get his
He's gonna get his pound of
his
flesh.
justice. Believe me.
He might not have bit him, but someone's gonna bite this guy. He ain't gonna like
He's
it.
gonna wish he got bit. He's gonna wish he had a reason. to just-
He's gonna wish he had a reason.
All over.
He's got your New York family coming down there, so you better watch out.
Let me tell you.
I love you guys. Let me get off of here.
Okay.
Love
Thank
you
for
too, baby.
everything.
I'll talk with you later.
I love you, kiddo. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Bye-bye, sir.
Bye bye.
Stop.
Bye bye, baby.
Wow.
Poor Ratchet.
So he was in the ditch in the gully between the two houses. So he wasn't on his property, he wasn't on Chris's, he was in between.
He was walking back to Maria.
And he was about to go back to Maria because Maria came out to get him, and this guy get pissed off. I'm tired of this dog. And he went in the house. Stay in the freaking house, asshole. Call animal control. Don't do it on your own. No, you shot the dog, asshole.
And then he tells the owner, I've had enough of your dog, back up.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to commercial. Be back after.
Guys, ready for the show? Yeah. Enjoy it.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's Dad's big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds. Released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet. Babylandia.
Play with us on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
All right,
And
Kristen
we're back.
has a collage here
Of Ratchet.
of Ratchet.
Beautiful
There's one
dog.
with Brian, watch. And there's Ratchet there by the door. And look at him, sleeping with the twin.
Watch this.
How is that such a bad dog?
I don't know. You gotta
Go ahead,
tell me when it's a good
go ahead, keep going up, go closer. Okay, that's,
See that?
yes. Now move the iPad up a little bit
Now watch. This is Ratchet.
with the twin.
This is Ratchet. Look at him.
Move it over. No, to scroll it over.
Now watch.
Now that's him with Brian.
Look. With a child. Look at that face.
He's a mush. He's a
Look
mush.
at that face. Look.
In one of the pictures, he was standing next to the other puppy.
Look. Look at this pictures. That's one of the kids that was with Ratchet. There's Ratchet's mom in the back. Look. Let me see. Any more pictures of Ratchet?
Give me my iPad and I'll show you.
I wanna. That is the most beautiful dog. Wasn't a harmful bone in his body. And this bastard took his life. Look at it, Florida, because this could be, your dog can be next. Your dog could be next, Florida. Because if the Florida police and the ASPCA and animal cruelty let him get away with this, and he is not reprimanded or incarcerated, it is now going to be open season on pit bulls. Rest in peace, Ratchet, because the fight just started. We're not going to give up on you. And that was sad. I've had personal interaction with this dog for 3 years, and never once did I see him aggressive.
It's true. Oh my God.
I never seen Ratchet aggressive, but he lived in a house with other dogs, with cats, and never once became aggressive. Unbelievable. Dirty bastard, Gary. Should rot in hell. I hope Ratchet haunts your dreams. Dog's running away from you because you shot him in the goddamn ear and bleeds to death. You're a fucking hero, huh, guy? Terrible. Terrible.
It is, but
Poor Ratchet.
yeah. He was the ultimate pit bull that I know. I mean, he was great. He unbelievable. You know,
Unreal.
it's been around all the kids, everybody. I mean, it's.
Dog was beautiful.
He was.
Everybody wishes they had a dog like Ratchet. Sleeping with their children, protecting their houses, and all the dog did was bark. That entitled him to die. He was born a pit bull. That entitled him to die. Wow. That's pretty messed up.
Anyway,
That's pretty messed up, really.
that it is. We are about to say goodbye for today.
Rest in peace, Ratchet. We knew you. We loved you. Your family loved you. You died for no reason. And I just like to say before we leave to the state of Florida, man, you just opened the front door to more mass murderings of animals, more animal cruelty. Because now they're going to justify that they were aggressive, or they looked at them the wrong way, or they were in fear of his life. If this man is willing to kill an animal that quick,
What would you do to a human?
right, what is he going to do
And
to a
if the man
person?
is unstable, that walks around with a machete all the time.
Right, there's a guy that walks...
Talks like weird and no, there's something wrong with him.
Listens to talk radio. Listens to talk radio and yells at the announcers. Comes outside with a machete and walks around his property with a machete, cutting his lawn instead of using a lawnmower. Comes out of his house, the dog barks, he goes back in the house, comes out and says,
I'm sick of this dog.
back up, I'm going to take care of this dog right now. In front of the owner. And the dog was heading into the house, away from him. He shot him in the ear, then he shot him in the face, then he shot off 2 more shots and didn't know where the shots went. That's depraved. That's depraved for any human life, any form of life. His sole intention was to kill Ratchet. and he did it. And if I was Kristen, I'd be in fear of my family, and I would be at the courts, and I would get an order of protection against this man. Because if he's willing to do that to your animal, he's willing to do it to you. From the Paul and Annie Show, I'm out of here. Much love, honor, and respect. Have a good Wednesday. Have a great fucking hump day. Huh, Gary? Because you're done.